dirty. All right. Cheers, Matt. Talking
Cheers,
Pints.
Kevin.
Or should
Talking Pints is back.
It's back, or should we call it just the clips? I was thinking of episode titles because this is kind of we're gonna watch some clips today.
Just the clip. Yeah,
Just the clip.
I like it. Clips are clip. Yeah.
All right. So, the video we're about to watch, it's called Blanco the Talking Dog. This is like a fake '90s thing. It's not a real show, but they're titling it "Only '90s Kids Remember." Blanco the Talking Dog. That's what you did.
That already caught me.
Yeah,
because I'm like, never heard of this.
It's super funny. I showed it to my daughter, and she kept wanting to rewatch it, and she was like cracking up.
Yeah.
So, let's watch it.
Any last words? No! Bunko, good boy. Sometimes I wish you could talk. Look, a shooting star. Bunko, you're changing.
Oh my god.
Bunko, speak.
我终于可以说话了，谢谢你。我们将进行很多冒险，扎克先生，这真太了不起了！谢谢扎克先生，我非常爱。
I was kind of hoping it'd go like in a body horror kind of like angle where the dog would be like, kill me, kill me.
Yeah.
I'm a monstrosity. That was pretty funny though.
like whoever did. Hold on, let me fix the stream because I'm gonna put it back to just us.
Who do we credit for that? Who made that?
So this was Like a Fox Studios. Go subscribe to their channel.
Tell them the Far Left Lane podcast sent you.
Yeah.
Put it in the comments.
They seem pretty successful. They have 206,000 videos. I tried watching some of their other ones. They're funny, but they're not as good as that. Like that.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I don't know how though that little kid wouldn't just be laughing as the dog's going rah, 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 like it goes spazzing out. Like that's part of the funniest, part of the thing.
Good kid actor.
Yeah. But what's going on in the news? You want to did you want to talk about
so top story? There's this dog named Blanco that just got special power. No. Yeah, let's get to something that's gonna really kill the momentum. Let's talk about the Democratic National Convention.
Let's let this episode could just be a roller coaster of like funny, laughing, and
not funny, not laughing.
Actually, that might be the only funny video I have. The rest of the stuff is some reaction stuff for the.
Yeah. So DNC, let's get it out of the way really quick.
Yeah.
Biden did a good job for his, I would say, farewell address, which is essentially what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sad. I mean, if you want to give him a legacy that would just make the whole room cry and everyone, it would be like one of the most memorable things. He should have sang the song. He recited the lyrics at the very end of his speech, and he's like, and I did my best for you or whatever. If he would have just tried to sing that like an old Irish kind of like man, just like, that would have been a moment.
What song are you talking about? Because I guess I didn't see all of that.
His final like lines were reciting lyrics to some song that ended with him being like, and I did my best for you, something like that. It was kind of a nice moment, but I'm just saying he should have gone for it because he's like, oh, I have a song I want to share with you. I can't sing worth a damn. But man, that would have been a tearjerker moment.
I was actually thinking it was going to be the Buy a Shotgun song. I thought that would have been.
That'd be awesome for his legacy. If he performs that auto-tune and all, that'd be great. And then Obama could come out there and be like, he could like do one of his classic Joe Biden knows how to fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Well, there goes our algorithm right there. I don't believe in algorithms. I actually think it's actually bad to say algorithm on YouTube. I think it's a Voldemort.
Don't
it's a cursed word. One more time. Now I just want to. Please, one more time. Please, one more.
All out.
You're like a little rebel. So yeah, I thought the highlights for sure were Barack Obama, best public speaker of our lifetime. You know, great president, good guy, dude. The moment when he just like he was so relaxed. I mean, is he on just like a ton of beta blockers, or is he just the man? There was a moment when like the crowd starts booing to something he says disparagingly about Trump or something, and he gets in like dad mode. Did you see what I'm talking about? This moment?
I don't think
He,
so.
like-
No, I've seen like
Everyone
clips. I
starts-
didn't watch the whole thing. So
Everyone starts booing, dude, and he goes no, and he puts his finger out like he's like shaming a dog or something. He's like, no, don't boo, and everyone's like, Dad's mad, and then he says, vote, don't boo, vote. it's I don't know. I like that moment, dude. I really liked him and Michelle. I loved Bernie's speech. Did you see that?
I know I didn't. I
He was
like
he was kind of like
I just saw like
burning it all
little.
down.
Oh, did he? He said that.
Yeah, he was. He didn't say it like that. He didn't say it like outright, but he was just saying things that it was like, wait, what does this mean? Oh, you're criticizing the party.
Yeah.
At the DNC. Good for you, Bernie. You got screwed, dude. So I'm glad he's speaking up. On his Theo interview, he didn't really have that kind of fire and fury in him. AOC, very impassioned, a little theatrical.
Yeah, I remember seeing the clip of her saying Donald Trump would sell this country for $1. That she was kind of
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, she was kind of like doing a Bernie impression essentially. Kamala did quite well, you know. The whole thing was just like a big huge concert. Lots of interesting little moments here and there, but damn, way more enjoyable than the RNC. I just got to say that.
Right.
There's just
It was a low bar
The
for
RNC
the RNC.
The RNC is just hard to watch because it's like all these like old white people just like dancing awkwardly to Lee Greenwood play "I'm Proud to Be American" over and over and over.
Yeah.
It's a great song, but that's all they had at the RNC. Anyway, so yeah, some things that I didn't like about it, the protests outside, people that were like on like there for the Palestinians, people that were there like, I guess there was more pro-Palestinian stuff, but I think they should have given those people a voice. Like have one of them come out and be like, who's your leader, and give them a little time on this 4-day event where you just have tons of programming. Give them like a tiny platform,
Right.
just to show that you're on their side. They refuse though. There's a ton of terrible clips of when all the journalists and all the people that are attending are coming in. They're just like covering their ears because they don't even want to. They want to ignore that there's protests.
I saw that. Yeah.
It's kind of a bad look.
Yeah.
It's like you're ruining my party. It was kind of a bad look. But no, successful. I think Kamala's got a ton of momentum right now. So let's see what happens next. Was there anything else? DNC.
A segue related to that. What are your thoughts on RFK endorsing Trump?
Okay, so that rally, that like auditorium, it was like an amphitheater.
Yeah.
That he was speaking at. That was pretty insane for a Kennedy to go into that space and everyone is chanting Bobby, 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 and then he says all these very liberal talking points, and everyone's like, yes, they're freaking out. I was kind of like shocked by it. He's like, we're gonna end the wars, censorship. We're going to make our America healthy again. We're going to close down all these 3-letter agencies. And everyone's like losing their shit. I was like, this is a pretty cool moment for him. It's got to be super difficult. First he had to betray his party just to even be like run essentially.
Yeah.
As an independent. And then he had to team up with the enemy to even have a chance to get his whole entire message. The whole reason he did this for the past year and a half. He's like, all right, well, maybe there's a chance still that I can do something meaningful with this. So, I mean, I was happy for him in a way, but also it's just like, what a crazy ride that was. I mean, I'm not going to vote for, I don't know if I want to say my,
That's
okay,
fine. You don't need it. You don't need to.
I will say, I can't see myself being happy with voting for a Republican or a Democrat like those two parties, there's just like too many issues. I just think I'm not gonna vote. But yeah, I don't know. It's pretty crazy thing for him to team up with Trump.
Yeah,
But I mean, he tried to team up with Kamala, but they want nothing to do with them. You know?
yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that long ago. I think it was last year. He said him and Trump couldn't be further apart, like on policies and stuff, and he could
Right.
never see him. And Trump was calling him a crazy, lunatic, left-wing lunatic.
Well, it's all phony, dude.
Yeah.
It's all phony because like that was the other thing when Trump was introducing him at that rally. He's like, I've known this man for a long time, and I was like, wait. A couple months ago, you said you don't know him, you don't know anything about him, you never heard of him. When he was talking about like the debate stage, and he's like, do you remember that moment? It was just a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And they're asking him like, what do you think about RFK Jr. on the stage? He's like, I don't know him, never heard of him, I don't know what he stands for, I don't know anything about him. And he introduces him like, knowing this guy forever. I'm like, come on, this is all fucking fake. And you could sense the sadness from Bobby, like that he's like, damn, I can't believe I'm doing this. He even said it. He said kind of, I think to his face, like alluding to, I can't trust you, but I'm choosing to trust you. That you're gonna give me an opportunity to do something I said I wanted to set out to do.
Dude,
It'd be kind of wild if he.
I can't. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'll just do the. I'm sorry, I'm talking so much. I'll just do this final thought. It'd just be wild if he went out on this mission to which is symbolic, in some ways. But he Bobby went out on this mission to run for president to enact some change that I think is really bringing people together. If he just said, all right, well, we're out of money, we're not getting ballot access, I can't get on a debate stage, I can't get on any mainstream media, we're giving up, I'm going to fade into obscurity, this was a waste of time to my supporters, my volunteers, my donors, that'd be a pretty sad ending to the story. Sad that he's going with Trump, but at least he's kind of not giving up on something that one of the reasons he started doing this,
Yeah.
So, not ideal, but let's see. I'm sorry, dude.
No, I was gonna say I think it would have been better not to endorse Trump personally. I just my big issues with Trump, besides policy, I'm more left leaning on a lot of things, economic stuff,
Yeah.
It's more just the fact that he tried to overturn the 2020 election. Like the stuff he did, I think is way more of a threat to our political system. And I don't want to give him another shot at that.
Right. Yeah. So my big reason for not voting for Trump is the insurrection.
Yeah.
That's the big thing that disqualifies him to be president in my mind. The Democratic Party, I don't like the way they've treated the whole entire process. And although I'm a little bit, in love with Kamala right now in kind of some weird ways, I'm thinking about her every day, every night. I don't know what's going on, dude. But that's not enough to vote for someone. Also, she wasn't really she didn't really run for president. So I'm sort of like, you know what? It's a sort of sneaky way. I don't like a lot of things that the Democratic Party did screwing people over in the past 3 election cycles. I just can't vote for Republicans or Democrats. That's why I really wanted to believe in a third party this cycle. And you know what? Bobby did kind of a lot for getting people to think we don't have to be so binary. He got people more fired up than Ross Perot, as far as a serious independent, serious third party option.
Dude, I just thought of a good merch idea for us. We should be vote non-binary, and it would be some independent.
That's pretty good. That's really good, dude. Man, that should be the episode title. That's good. That's so good. I liked your other ideas, but that's killer, bro. I don't know. Anyway, it's just I'm just a spectator at this point, But whatever. We can move on from all things politics. Wait, I don't think I have anything else political on my list here. We'll save it for next week.
All right. Well, let's talk about Neuralink.
Okay.
So the second patient or participant of Neuralink has been doing some, I guess, AutoCAD stuff, and he's also with his thoughts controlling it. He's also been Neuralink released a video of him playing Counter-Strike, which is a first-person shooter game. I thought we could watch a clip of that and
Interesting.
share our thoughts.
Okay.
Let me.
I wonder if this person is able to communicate with the first guy.
Ooh,
If they have some kind of,
telepathy.
because like that first guy, he's kind of probably lonely in this world of no one else with a brain implant like himself. Now there's someone else. I wonder if you could just like be like, hey, how's your Neuralink doing? It's like, hey, you could hear me? I don't know. That'd be fucking crazy.
So this is from the Neuralink YouTube channel.
What is this?
It's
The game? Oh,
it's
Counter-Strike.
Counter-Strike. Yeah. All right,
Okay.
let's watch it.
It looks just like Warzone. Or
Yeah, this game's been out
Or-
for kind of a while, but it's like a PC game. But he's controlling this with his thoughts.
Okay, so here's the really important question: is this guy like a gamer? Is he good at this, or
I
is he
think-
just having issues with the Neuralink to control it?
Yeah, it does look a little weird, but maybe that's just part of it. I watch this part here. He's actually shooting at someone. Struggling.
Yeah. See, I wish I could see, for comparison's sake, like a baseline how this
Yeah.
guy played Counter-Strike back in the day.
Yeah, I don't know if he's a gamer at all, but it's so
If
impressive.
that's like his first time playing a game ever. He's just like, it's like, is this a demonstration of Neuralink or someone that just doesn't know what they're doing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
Because that looks like how I play video games.
but the fact that he's not using his hands and just using his thoughts, it's still very impressive. Because
Yeah,
first-person shooters,
I
there's a
wonder-
lot going on there with,
Right.
looking around, firing,
Yeah, like
controlling the
reloading,
movement,
tagging,
and
all
controlling the
these
head.
different.
Yeah, because you're doing. Think of how we use two joysticks to move around. You walk, and then you're looking around. I don't know how I don't actually know how he does both at the same time. Like
So
intuitively, we do it, but
the first guy that was that got the Neuralink, who was on Joe Rogan's podcast, he was a gamer. He was pretty good at gaming and stuff, and he said it took a little bit of a learning curve to like kind of figure out how to do that. But then he's like, essentially, once I started getting it, he's like, I have like aimbot in my head, So I think once.
oh, okay. So he
warmed up-
had some videos related to gaming too. I didn't know.
I never saw
Okay.
him, but he
But
talked
he
about
talked
it
about
on Joe Rogan's show. Yeah.
Okay.
But he also did sound more like he was like into gaming before his accident,
Yeah.
paralysis. This guy might just be like, oh, cool, I'm gonna try video. Then again, that's probably a gamer move to choose Counter-Strike because that's like older and more obscure. Like if he was just being like, oh, I'm gonna play Fortnite, I'd be like, oh, so he's just trying something current. and
Yeah,
new.
Counter-Strike's been around a while, and it's also a very competitive game. Like it's an esports game considered, but it's not big on consoles. Obviously, I don't think there is a. There used to be a console version, I think, on the 360, Xbox 360.
Yeah.
But like they haven't had anything on current gen or the previous gen.
That's what I'm saying though. Based on that, I did have to give him a profile of like this guy's a gamer. He's playing PC
Yeah, he's probably a
games that
hardcore
are
gamer.
old.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Interesting.
Let's watch another or react to another clip. Bill Maher, his podcast. Remind me the name. Club Random.
You got it.
I cheated because I looked because I was trying to do it from my from memory and I couldn't.
I was actually like at the tip of my tongue was like politically incorrect, which is a 10-year-old show or more. That was canceled like around 9/11. It's funny. Yeah. You sent me this, and I just for the, I guess, transparency to the viewer, I did only watch maybe 3 minutes of it, so I don't have a ton, but I can give you some instincts. I'm just like,
yeah. For some reason, they had an episode themed about Bill Maher talks to kids, and it's super
whose
creepy.
idea was it?
Yeah, it's super creepy, and he's like talking about sexual stuff with these little kids. You made a comment too. What was it, last week or 2 weeks ago with that Hawk-Tuah girl? Because she's pretty young, and he was talking inappropriately.
He
to
had
her.
her on. Well, I didn't see it, but he had her on, and and I read the article that he offered her like a show, like a sex positive show on his like under his umbrella, which I'm just like, I don't know, man. There's something about that. It's very, I mean, maybe it's because he's an old man trying to stay relevant with the new like it girl on TikTok or whatever. He's like, oh yeah, just I'll get clicks off you. Maybe he doesn't care, but there's something about it. I'd probably have to see the episode to actually have like a real feeling on was it inappropriate. This clip that we're about to watch, I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, let's watch it and then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
All right.
Or I could just tell everyone about it and then we could just like watch it later and you'd be like, wait, didn't you just talk about it? All right, let's do it.
I have it right at a part. We're about 27 minutes in.
Okay.
And there's a creepy thing he says here. There's other creepy things he says, but this is like one that stood out to me.
Out of me, would it kill you? You know, watch Scandal. That was a great show. Remember that one with Kerry Washington? You'd like that one.
She doesn't know Scandal.
Strong woman shows, right?
Isn't it awkward?
So he's just like trying to talk to them like they're adults. Is that the whole bit?
Modern Family.
Modern Family.
She's saying her favorite show is
really got into
Modern
Family, but that's oh, did I say something terrible?
I mean, Modern Family, like I started it only like a couple months ago with my parents, and then I fell in love with it.
How
then
old
we
are these
ended
kids?
It, and I like am rewatching
Probably
all
like
the episodes
11,
because I'm so in love with
10.
it. Like they have.
I mean,
great...
those are strong words to be in love with a TV show. I mean, I used to be in love with TV shows.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. There were shows I absolutely loved. McHale's Navy. I mean, come on, right? But as someone who actually never watched Modern Family, tell me
whatever old man
what the
reference that
setup
was.
is and who the characters.
So it's a traditional family, kind of 2 parents, 3 kids.
Ugh,
Then-
yuck. What? With 2 parents, 3 kids. The parents are like
funny.
a man and a woman?
Yeah.
What? That's ridiculous.
Watch this.
And then it's gay parents with
Oh,
an
thank God.
adoptive daughter.
Okay.
And then a very
This is the
young
part that's
wife
funny.
and a very old husband with a kid.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Because he's old.
Played by Sofia Vergara for the young.
Oh, Sophia Viagra. She's hot, huh?
This is the thing. Isn't this fucked up?
They're laughing like
I don't know who
crazy.
those people are.
The little Asian girl
okay,
looked over
and
like at her
then,
parents
so a
like,
gay
is this
couple,
okay?
And
Yeah.
then,
Did you see that?
No Eskimos?
Go back like just 5 seconds. Do like a little quick click back. Look at the way she looks over like almost like, can I leave now? Like that was like she's like
They're laughing like
I don't know who
crazy.
those people are.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's uncomfortable. For sure, to say the least.
hmm.
But yeah, the Viagra joke, like,
That is odd. Man, I like I said, whose idea was it? Was it his idea? Because if it was, what a creep. And if it was his people's idea, they don't like him and they want him
Like,
canceled.
yeah, I'm surprised that it's still like on his YouTube channel. To be honest, like,
Wow. Bill Maher talks to elementary school girls. That's fucking weird. Some of the jokes leading up to that were kind of funny though.
no, yeah, no, I like, yeah, but like the kids don't understand the jokes. But yeah, you're right. It's not necessarily for the children, but like, yeah, no,
Yeah.
I didn't have an issue with that. It was more the sexual jokes that he was throwing in there. I was like,
I just want to be fair and be like, dude, it's creepy. But also, he had a couple good lines there. I don't find him really that funny.
Mhm.
So if he makes me laugh out loud, I'm like, okay.
good for you.
So there's he had a moment. Oh, what a weird idea though for an episode. If it turns into like a series of things, that's weird. If it was a one-off, like let's try it, maybe it'll create some moments or some conversation, which it obviously is.
Yeah.
Then okay, they took a weird risk, swing and a miss. But if he's like, oh, like back in the day, there used to like on YouTube, more early YouTube, there was a channel called the Fine Brothers.
Mhm.
They're like these 2 guys, probably like our age, who started an entertainment company. Basically, all just kids react to things that kids shouldn't react to. You know.
Right.
And I always thought that was like kind of a weird thing because you have these like kind of old male producers asking these little kids questions like sometimes like it was heavy subjects too, and I always thought it was odd that channel fell off. Luckily, I think people realized this is kind of a weird idea. There's some cool React channels though, like doing like I saw one. It was like a video showing the true scale of the universe, and this guy, he took it out to like India, to like rural villages in India, and he took a translator and he showed them, do you want to see how big our existence is? And watching that, like these like people, like not like they're undisclosed tribes, but they've just never been on the internet being like, how big is the universe? Yeah. That's kind of a cool React channel idea. Kids, I don't like kids in entertainment, dude. It's a weird business for kids. Keep them off the internet, dude.
Yeah. Agreed.
All right. Sorry. There's my hot take as a non-parent.
I heard the Guy Fieri trash can is coming back. Is that true?
Oh yeah. He dropped the cease and desist. He said, you know what, guys? I thought about it. I really like that old.
And now he's a friend of the show too, I think, right?
Yeah, he's been really supportive.
It's nice to have these celebrity endorsements.
Okay. Just tell me when.
No.
Okay. This has been in the news a lot too. This is good timing.
Oh yeah.
Blake Lively,
Ryan Reynolds' wife and baby mama.
Yeah, dude. She was in the shark movie that I really liked. I don't know what it's called. Shout out to that shark movie. So why is she in the news? I mean, I know it's because she's a mean girl, but what's specifically going on with her?
Yeah, so there's this viral interview from 2016. It's become viral now. It's like resurfaced of somebody posting it,
right.
And just kind of acknowledging Blake Lively's kind of a bitch to the person doing the interview.
Okay, so let me see if I'm right. Was this about Was it about being pregnant or something?
Yes. So Blake Lively was pregnant at the time, and the person doing the interview congratulated her on her baby bump, and she said, "Congratulations to you on your bump." Like she said that to her, and this woman actually apparently can't get pregnant, and she wasn't pregnant, and it was just really awkward. We could watch it.
Was she calling her fat? Like
that's what
that's what
it seems like. Yeah.
Man, she had the crazy pregnancy hormones to just like call a woman fat on camera. Yeah. That's crazy.
Let's see if I think I found the clip. And let's try to watch it together real quick. The interview's long, but the little scene that we're talking about that kind of went viral is pretty short. Let's try this one. But yeah, this is the...
Metro presents a tale of two wireless customers.
I've been a loyal customer since today.
Forever.
Which means... First of all, congrats on your little bump.
Congrats on your little bump.
Hold on, I'm going to just redo it.
First of all, congrats on your little bump.
Congrats on your little bump.
What about my bump?
You've got two nice ones.
And these... They are kind of bumps, aren't
they? I think she's trying... Yeah, it's awkward, but there's like a history of her like in interviews where she's like kind of a, just a mean girl.
Yeah.
But
like our favorite mean girl, Nancy Pelosi.
Yes.
She's another mean girl. Man, that's kind of a weird interaction. The thing I saw, which was also kind of old, was her doing like a cooking demonstration with one of her recipes, but she was just sort of like, she had this attitude of like, I don't really want to be here. This is a waste of my time.
Mm-hmm.
She might just be like sort of a pretty woman in Hollywood who sort of hates the whole process of doing press junkets and shit. Maybe that's her thing, because she was just sort of like, this is dumb. So she's like blowing through the recipe and not measuring shit. It's kind of realistic for a home cook, but I don't know. I got a little bit of a mean girl vibe from that cooking.
Well, I think her the co-star, I think for the movie that they were doing that interview for, I'm pretty sure she was trying to change the subject because she knew that it was like awkward. So that's why she's like, look at my bumps. You know what I mean? She's just trying to be like, look at me.
Yeah.
It's not. She was trying to help Blake out, it looked like to me. But what's weird about this interview, if we watch the whole thing, is they're just basically talking to each other for like 15 minutes. The two stars and the person doing the interview, she's trying to ask questions and participate. Although I think that did kind of mess her up with her saying that.
Yeah. I wonder, because like I know Ryan Reynolds was married to Scarlett Johansson first, and then Blake Lively. Beautiful women, good taste in women, but maybe he's into Mean Girls. Scarlett Johansson kind of has a sort of like a quality that I don't know. I don't know shit about celebrity. I'm so bad at TMZ segments, dude.
Maybe Ryan Reynolds has a thing for traveling pants. Sisterhood is because I think that's how she got started. Blake Lively did.
Oh, I thought she was the Gossip Girl. That's what I thought.
I think she was also in that, but I think Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
I'll keep it
real
with you, Kevin. This might surprise you and our viewers. I've never seen the Traveling Pants movie.
Dude, it's there's like 3 of them. It's like a trilogy.
Are you serious?
There's definitely 2. I don't know if there's 3. I might be making that up.
I guess there are a lot of places you could travel. It's like endless opportunities.
Yeah. And the
pants go to Rome. The pants go to
the jeans magically fit across several different body types of the sisterhood because they all just like share genes apparently. I think I saw part of the movie.
They should keep it up like Fast and the Furious and keep making it more and more outrageous. Like the traveling pants go to space. You know, like.
Great.
Speaking of space, what's going on in space news?
Oh, there's definitely some space news. I heard.
I don't have any.
The only thing I have is the thing we've been talking about forever. Artemis.
What's
not
that?
Artemis? Excuse me. Boeing's Starliner. NASA confirmed that they are going to be they'll be shuttled back from SpaceX in February of next year. So they're stuck there for the rest of the year. It's crazy. And they will take the Starliner capsule. They're gonna, I guess, do a software update or something and make it do autopilot and have it return to Earth because they don't think it's safe enough to ride back.
Right. Yeah. I saw that they were even concerned with the helium leaks and stuff that it might, if it separates, it might just curl back into the ISS, potentially damaging it. Wow. You know, like, because so it's like it's a really precarious situation. That's wild though.
I heard they're going to try to detach it in 2 weeks. That's what NASA publicly said.
Dude, the thing I've said on here all along is the best idea. It would also be the funniest, you know. Just give it a gentle push. That'd be so funny, dude. It's also like the best, I think, engineering solution because at this point, that thing is, I guess there's a lot of money in there. In the technology and stuff, so they want to get it back to Earth and fix it, but still, I'm just like, it seems like a disaster. I saw there was another little caveat that like the NASA suits and the SpaceX suits are not compatible with each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I like there's something about the different technologies. So I guess they're gonna either send up a couple suits for them, or when they bring them, or they don't have to wear suits. You know, they could just go in their little jumpsuit, as long as there's no oxygen issues or heat issues, which ideally there won't be.
Ideally, they would have like some Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants type situation where it could fit any body.
You brought it back around. I'll cheers to that.
Cheers. All right. Well, I mean, that's really all the things I had to talk about. Did you have anything you wanted to add, or?
I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah, dude. I do want to talk about this. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. Middle Earth is my nerdy franchise. I'm ride or die for it. Well, I was until now. Now I'm die, I guess. There's an anime Lord of the Rings coming out at the end of the year, like anime style. And I don't know. I thought we could just talk about our other favorite animes.
Okay.
Like, what are some like? I mean, I like Futurama and Simpsons. Love those shows.
Nice.
You like any animes?
Yeah, I like South Park. As a kid, I liked Rugrats a lot. That was a good anime.
Rugrats was a hit.
Yeah.
Rocko's Modern Life was a good anime.
Yep. Doug. Doug was a great anime.
Doug. Yo, also shout out to Kamala's husband, Doug. That guy did a great job at the DNC. I like Rick and Morty, Except that I don't know. If I'm being fair, I don't think it's traditional anime. The style is a little bit more like modern American. It's not really that anime style.
You know what? We should call that
I think I'm getting this right.
neo anime.
Neo anime. I like it.
I don't know.
I do kind of. Let's save that for next week. Actually, I think we've covered enough things in that category.
Thank you for watching, everyone.